Mishra.
Good morning, sir. My name is Akshita.
Me and my teammate are here to present on the topic sampling methods in pattern recognition. So first let's understand what is sampling. So sampling just is a method that allows us to get information about the population based on the statistics without having to investigate every individual. So uh, let's understand sampling with the help of this example. So suppose this is the population of our college, and we need to select average height of the whole college population. So instead of measuring the height of every student, we can just take a small sample from the population and measure their average height, and this method is very efficient and easy. So this is sampling. So let's talk about the need of sampling techniques. So as large data sets can be computationally expensive and also time consuming, but here sampling what it enables us to determine a population's characteristic by directly observing only a portion. Also it requires less time than selecting every time a new population, and it's also cost efficient, and analysis of sample is more practical than analysis of entire population. In many of the real world data sets, classes are unevenly distributed, so sampling methods like undersampling or oversampling may address this class imbalance issue and improve model performance and minority classes.
Let's take this example of a real data set. This is a data set of skin cancer, and we have six classes, in which in class 4 we have around 5000 images, and in class 3 we have around 90 images. So we have two techniques here. First of all, we can balance out each class by doing data augmentation. For example, in this diagram we have all classes with 1000 images, or we can do a sampling of 90 images and calculate all 90 images from each class.
So there are two types of sampling techniques. One is probability sampling, another is non-probability sampling. In probability sampling, every element of the population has an equal chance of being selected, and it's give us the best chance to create a sample that is truly representative of the population. And in non-probability sampling, all the elements do not have equal chance of being selected. And probability sampling is of four types: simple random, systematic, stratified, and cluster. Non-probability sampling is also of four types: convenience, quota, judgment, and snowball. So talking about probability sampling, so in probability sampling technique, we may actually entirely select the from the population by chance, and population has an equal chance of being selection. So let's by looking at this example, we can see that by randomly we selected five elements out of this population. In systematic sampling, the individual is selected randomly, and others are selected using fixed sample interval. So suppose there is a population size where the size of population is x, and we have to select sample size of n. Then the next individual that we will select would be x upon nth intervals away. So in this example, suppose first element we have selected is 3, and there are total 20 samples, and we need to select 5 samples out of this. So 20 out of 5 is equals to 4, so we take elements with a distance of 4. So first element is 3, then 7, and then 11, and then 15, and then 19. So in stratified sampling, we divide the population into subgroups based on their some traits like gender, category, etc. So here we can see that there are 5 color sets: red, yellow, green, blue. So and we selected one sample from every each color set. And also we use this type of sampling when we want to representation from all the subgroups of the population. In cluster sampling, we make subgroups of the population rather than individual. The population is divided into subgroups known as clusters, and whole cluster is randomly selected to be included in the study. So here we can see that we divided the whole population in 5 clusters, and then we selected the samples out of it.
Now let's understand non-probability sampling. In non-probability sampling, each member does not have equal chance of being selected. The first one is convenience sampling. This is perhaps the easiest method of sampling because in this individuals are selected based on their availability and willingness. Suppose out of 20 samples, 4 is willingness to participate and then 7, 12, 15 and 20. So here every individual does not have equal chance of being selection. The other one is quota sampling. In this type of sampling, we choose items based on predetermined characteristics of the population. Consider that we have select individuals having a number in multiples of 4. For example, I have selected 3 and then I will suppose we are selecting 3 and we are selecting the individuals based on the 3 multiples, so 3, 6, 9, or for example based on 4 multiples, 4, 8, 12, 16, 20. The other one is judgment sampling. It is also known as selective sampling. It depends on the judgment of the experts when choosing whom to ask to participate. Suppose our experts believe that 1, 7, 10 and 18 and 19 are will participate in the and will perform better in the population in a better way. In this quota sampling, it is also prone to bias by the experts and may not necessarily be the representative. In snowball sampling, existing people are asked to nominate to further people known to them. Suppose I nominate 1 and then nominate will nominate 6, 6 will nominate 11 and 11 will nominate further 14, 14 will nominate further 19. In this type of sampling, there is a significant risk of selection, that we can select the population with similar characteristics because one will offer select with the same characteristics as 6, 6 will select 11 because of the same characteristics. Thank you.
Thank you.